Hello guys, my name is BISSCUTE and welcome back to my channel. I'm very happy to have you here and I hope you're looking forward to today's reaction. Before we start, no, I'm not sick. I do have allergies, so if you see me sneeze or going crazy, it's because of that. It's spring here, so that's the time of the year. Now we're gonna be reacting to Crimson Tide, and this movie is from 1995, so looking forward to this. I really don't know what to expect. I haven't even seen the poster. I have no clue, so it's a total blind surprise for me here. But if you guys enjoy it and you have a good time here and you feel like the reaction deserves a like and a comment, that will be very appreciated, because we are trying to grow the channel and engagement does mean a lot. So leaving a comment and leaving a like does help. Of course, if this is the very first time you see one of my reactions, hello, welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you liked it, and of course I do have a ton of reactions out there, so check the channel out, see if you like the vibe, see if you like the girl. I do stream on Twitch as well, and full-length reactions and early access over at my Patreon, another way of supporting the content creator here, as this is my full-time job. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. I got the headset, which is full of hair, but it is what it is. I go to the reaction corner and let's have some fun. Oh, Tony Scott. I've reacted to other stuff from him. Oh my god, I've been watching so many Denzel Washington movies in the last period. It's insane. The three most powerful men in the world: the president of Russia, and the captain of the US nuclear missile submarine. Okay, well.
This is Richard Valeriani reporting live for CNN. The French president and the British Prime Minister suspended all foreign aid to Russia.
Oh wow, look at that.
Vladimir Rodchenko denounced the US pressure as an act of war against the Russian Republic and Russian sovereignty, denouncing his own president as a US puppet. On Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning, Moscow time, Russian parliament was suspended.
Do we have like a deja vu situation happening here, or what's happening?
These French planes taking off behind me have been deployed near the Caucasus since the beginning of the crisis. And a crisis which started in the Caucasus has now spread to the Far East and appears to be turning into the worst standoff since the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Crimson Tide. Crimson as in blood. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
I need a volunteer from the audience. Me!
Gee.
Threaten nuclear attack on the United States and Japan.
Happy birthday. Oh, you know what it looks like? It looks like Fallout, the beginning of Fallout.
Rebel leader Vladimir Rodchenko threatening
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
the United States
If it's on the TV, I think it's pretty bad.
attempt to move in on him.
Oh my god, I just got chicken skin.
Commander Hunter.
Well guys, I think it's serious. I'm pretty sure that this doesn't look great.
You're at, excuse me, Harvard. I talked to your former CEO. Tells me he tried to adopt you.
I know this guy as well, but I don't know from where.
My XO has appendicitis. I need a good man to fill his spot. Your name was at the top of the list.
Well, that's good to know, sir.
It was a short list. Your interest, Mr. Hunter, what do you like to do? Do you,
Ride horses.
Yeah, horses, they're fascinating animals.
I love horses.
In that way, they're not too different from high school girls. They might not have a brain in their head, but they do know all the boys want to f*** them.
Oh.
No, I love Dugo.
Jack Russell's
you.
smartest dog's alive. Name's Bear.
I
Goes
bet
every
he
place with me.
doesn't know when other girl dog wanna f him, right?
Welcome aboard the Alabama, son. Do me proud.
I will, sir.
One Russian citizen is killed, and I am president, then I will kill 900,000 of the people who are responsible.
You'd use nuclear weapons?
Yes, I would hit them with nuclear weapons.
Gentlemen, after a nice little vacation, looks like we're back at it again. But this Rodchenko's playing a whole new ball game, with a whole new set of rules. Now, I've heard people talk, but I don't think this man's talking just to get his picture in the paper.
I think he's just talking.
his ass and a legitimate gripe. Always a dangerous combination. And I think he's capable.
Well, that's a really dangerous combination because he doesn't see the repercussion of an action.
We've been informed by the NSA that an entire rebel corps of the Russian army is involved. That's 4 armored divisions, numbering 60,000 men. Vladimir appears to be winning the hearts and minds of the Russian soldiers. Admiral?
Well, I mean, people are defecting? I think that's the word he was using, which means the Russian people doesn't want to be here.
They've acquired a nuclear base at Artum. It houses 25 hardened silos for Russian ICBMs. Now, the Russian government has assured us that talks are underway. They claim that Ryzhenko forces do not possess the launch codes.
But if Ryzhenko were to crack them, they could launch against our West Coast direct, or come in over the pole, take out Washington and New York.
Commander-in-Chief has directed U.S. military forces to set DEFCON 4.
That's nuclear, no? Or what's DEFCON 4? I know you guys have like different codes for this kind of fast stuff.
I think his dog gave me the final seal of approval.
What's crazy about that dog? Takes him everywhere. The Navy looks the other way because he's Ramsey.
The Navy looks the other way because he's one of the few skippers left who've actually seen some combat.
Yeah, he took SEALs into Panama in '89.
Tomahawks in the Gulf in '91.
I recognize all of these people, but because they are so young, I'm not able to tell you which movie I have seen with them.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Address me as sir when you speak to me. Stand at attention, sailor.
Jesus.
Is he gonna fit in the sub?
Doubtful.
He's gonna fit just fine.
The enemy below with Robert Mitchum. Was it Kurt Jurgens or Hardy Kruger? Sir. Wrong answer! Drop down and give me 20! Now! Move! Move! What? The guy with the ears and a little mustache. Cary Grant.
I'm worried about T.
Aww.
I think she thinks I'm going away forever.
I'll take care of her.
Good. Give kids a mission. Keep them occupied.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
That's a good boy.
You know, I don't know what to say.
Just say goodbye.
I don't like saying goodbye. I feel like it has such a final... You know? It's too final. Oh, look at this little boy. Oh my god.
We're capable of launching more firepower that's ever been released in the history of war. One purpose alone, keep our country safe. I expect and demand your very best.
My eyes are itching.
Anything less, you should have joined the Air Force.
I don't like the Marines, the SEALs, like the most dangerous section they have.
In the greatest country in the entire world. What is that name, Mr. Cobb? Alabama.
Oh, okay.
And what do we say? Go, Bama!
I thought the name of the ship would be Crimson Tide, but I think this is my
Part of your qualification for command.
third submarine movie that I'm reacting to.
My last breath of polluted air for the next 65 days. Gonna miss it. I don't trust air I can't see. It's my favorite part. Right here, right now. Bravo, Hunter. You knew to shut up and enjoy the view.
He just got cookie points for being silent. I could never.
You keep your priorities straight, your mission and your men.
Bridge control, sounding 130 battle.
Yeah, my claustrophobia and the fact that I'm in a space like this doesn't do good. But I think I could get used to it. I think I could get used to it. Day 1, 20 October, Pacific Ocean.
And he's threatening nuclear war and he means it.
What's that make us, since we're the only nation ever dropped a nuclear bomb on anyone?
It makes us a prime target. I mean, there's half a dozen other third world countries with atom bombs who'd love to drop one on us.
That's right. That's why we should drop one on them. What are you, a communist? You have a problem with us dropping nuclear bombs in Japan?
Shut up, Doctor.
You think it was a mistake, Mr. Hunter?
Sir?
Using the bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Well, if I thought that, sir, I wouldn't be here.
Well, the Japanese would definitely have something to say.
Somebody asked me if we should have bombed Japan. A simple yes. By all means, sir. Drop that twice. I don't mean to suggest that you're indecisive, Mr. Hunter.
Not at all. Just, complicated.
It's crazy how they are okay with bombing someone else, but when someone threatens them to get bombed, they're going crazy and they're threatening to bomb another nation, you know? It's a double-edged sword, I'll have to say.
Rickover gave me my command, a checklist, a target, and a button to push. They seem to want you to know why.
I would hope they'd want us all to know why, sir.
War is a continuation of politics by other means. Von Clausewitz.
What he was actually trying to say was a little more
complicated.
Let's say more complex, more layers, more depth.
No, I just think that in the nuclear world, true enemy can't be destroyed.
Yeah, it's just a cycle. It goes, I bomb your country, you bomb my country, the other country bombs the other country.
Attention on deck. Von Clausewitz will now tell us exactly who the real enemy is.
The real enemy is the nuclear bombs, and the fact that we can actually use them. That's the real enemy.
In the nuclear world, the true enemy is war itself.
Ding dong. Once more nations have the power to do this horrible thing to another nation, no one is winning. It's creating a chain reaction. We will all get freaking destroyed. How do they shower in a submarine? Question. Oh my god, they have fishes! Is this the guy from Prison Break? Oh Jesus, that looks bad. I don't think you kind of want that in a submarine. You know why fire is really bad? Because it's contained oxygen. In cases like this, you have to, in a way, starve the fire if you cannot reach and extinguish it. I did this!
Initiate weapons system readiness test.
Aye, sir.
Con, radio. We are receiving flash traffic. Emergency action message. Recommend alert 1. Recommend alert 1.
Hell is he running a missile drill now for? You're in.
Well, now you guys are under pressure, you know, now is the best time to test the man. When everything is in flames, when everything is chaos, when everything is happening.
Where's the XO? Sir, good of you to make it, Mr. Hunter. Get the authenticator.
Sir, request permission to authenticate.
Permission granted, authenticate.
Alpha, Bravo, Echo, Charlie, Zulu, Tango. Captain, message is authentic.
I agree. Message is authentic.
Sir, your captain's whistle key.
And now, theoretically, when he gets the call, he launches the weapons.
Captain, that fire in the galley could still flare at the time. Make your depth 150 feet, all stop. Weapons con, simulate pressurizing all tubes.
Weapons con, simulate pressurizing all tubes.
Con, weapons, simulate pressurizing all missiles. Aye, sir.
Maybe he's testing him to see if he will agree with what his decision is, to see if he's gonna like follow the stuff or if he's gonna like come with his own initiative.
Chief Petty Officer Marichek is undergoing cardiac arrest. Beginning CPR.
We're terminating the drill. Mr. Mahoney, take the con. I'm going below. XO.
Sir, I have the con.
It's okay, Chief.
Sorry, sir.
You did your best. Oh, I just wanted to say that we use the same alphabet in aviation as well.
So, Mr. Hunter, do you think I was wrong to run that drill?
No.
Not necessarily, sir.
Do you think I got that man killed?
No.
No, sir. One thing had nothing to do with the other. It was an accident.
Would you have run the drill?
No, sir, I would not.
Why not?
The fire in the galley could have flared back up. I would have seen to it first, sir.
I'm sure you would have. Me, on the other hand, I tend to think that that's the best time to run a drill.
Because of the chaos, because of seeing
Confusion
how
on the
people
ship is...
work under pressure.
We are a ship of war, designed for battle.
I can understand his
You don't just fight battles when everything is hunky-dory. What'd you think, son? I was just some crazy old coot putting everyone in harm's way as I yelled, "Yee-haw!"
Yeah.
That was not my first thought, sir. But there's no excuse. At the time I was fighting the fire in the galley, I did not agree with your calls.
Man, Denzel looks pretty buffed here, huh? He looks he's been lifting some weights.
Just so we understand each other, I don't have any problems with questions or doubts. But you got something to say to me, you say it in private. And if privacy doesn't permit itself, then you bite your tongue. Are we clear about that, Commander?
has a bell, sir.
We're here to preserve democracy, not to practice it. Oh, Hunter, short of the outbreak of World War III, the ship sinking, being attacked by a giant octopus, I'd like to be undisturbed for the next 30 minutes.
I'll see to it, sir.
By the way, it was Marichek's 300 pounds that killed him, not the fire. Dismissed.
Oh yeah, probably his heart gave out. Work out, guys. Eat healthy. I would smash a pizza, though. If Denzel can keep active in a submarine, you can do 50 squats, too. Oh, he definitely be working out.
Yeah, fine. Any sense to you to start a drill in the middle of a fire?
Yeah.
Fire's out, wasn't it?
Yeah, and a man died, too.
Not because of what the captain did. It's his style. He's a hard ass. Him, you're Annapolis, Harvard, expert on theory, well-versed in world...
And he's with the experience.
I mean, Navy's all he's got. Navy and that little rat dog is. That's why his wife left him.
I can't iron to save my life. I'm gonna be very honest. I legit cannot iron. Okay, this is definitely not a drill because everybody's stressing out. Russian nuclear missile launch codes.
Captain has asked me to brief you on the emergency action message we just received.
Okay.
The Russian army was in position encircling the rebel camps, and Marchenko started making extravagant threats should anyone move in on him, that he would launch his land-based nuclear weapons at the United States and at Japan.
The Japanese cannot get a break, man.
Intel now indicates that those launch codes have been compromised, and U.S. military forces have been directed to set DEFCON 3. The last time we hit this state of emergency was 32.5 years ago during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Oh? Okay, so DEFCON 4, it's definitely not nuclear then. Maybe DEFCON 1 is nuclear?
The NCA has determined that should our satellites detect rebel missiles being fueled, which means they could be launched in just over 1 hour, we'll be compelled to act. It seems clear that our friends in the Pentagon are setting us up for a potential preemptive strike. It's important to remain focused. Keep your men informed.
Oh yeah, that's definitely nerve-wracking.
Any questions? Dismissed.
I would be nervous as well for the people we left home in the USA. Day 11. Oh, guys, hello. It's just day 11. You gotta chill, man.
Rivetti, what's up?
I'm sorry, sir. It's just a difference of opinion that got out of hand. It's really too silly to talk about, sir. I'd rather just forget about it.
I don't give a damn about what you'd rather forget about. Why were you two fighting?
Well, I said that the Kirby Silver Surfer was the only real Silver Surfer. I lost my head, sir. I'm sorry.
Rivetti, you're a supervisor.
You can't lose your head.
You have to set an example even in the face of stupidity. And everybody that reads comic books knows that Kirby Silver Surfer is the only true Silver Surfer. Now, am I right or wrong?
You're right, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you gotta argue about something. Why not comic books? Okay.
How can I help you?
Test results from the missile drill.
It's the best they can do. I want this down to 5 minutes. Train on it. Yes.
So who's gonna clean the pee?
I think the men are
They need some...
a little on edge with all we're going through. Morale seems to be a bit low.
They need a bit of tension release.
Mr. Hunter has brought it to my attention that morale may be a bit low. Any crew member who feels he can't handle this situation can leave the ship right now. Gentlemen, we're at DEFCON 3. War is imminent. That is all.
Yeah.
Very inspiring, sir.
Very inspiring. But sometimes maybe they need it.
Hear that?
It's a sonar.
Contact bearing 047.
Big tubes 1 and 4 fully ready.
Big tubes 1 and 4 fully ready.
I learned about the sonars in Das Boat.
Best depth for evasion, sir, is 831 feet to avoid that sub.
Make your depth 831 feet. Smartly, you find out who that is.
Aye, sir. Who are you, sweetheart?
I know this guy too, but I don't know from where.
Con radio receiving emergency action message.
Alert 1, alert 1.
Fueled, ready to launch in 1 hour. Shit, yeah, shit, indeed. Definitely shit. It's a big shit. It's a big pope.
We have a properly formatted emergency action message from National Command Authority for strategic missile launch, Cap.
I concur, sir. Get the authentication.
Okay, this is not a drill, ladies. This is not a drill.
Sir, request permission to authenticate.
Permission granted, authenticate.
You have to really freaking keep your head here.
Bravo.
Bravo, Echo. Charlie, Alpha, Tango, Alpha.
Charlie, Alpha, Tango, Alpha.
Message is authentic, sir.
I concur, sir.
You know, at the end of the day, this is an act of war, right?
The release of nuclear weapons has been authorized. This is not a drill.
The way I would myself.
The release of nuclear weapons has been authorized. This is the EXO.
Strategic launch is 14 minutes, sir.
Oh well.
Go, sir, go.
This is nerve-wracking. Do not drop those f***ing keys. Oh my god, imagine something happens to the keys.
Con, radio, sir, we are out of VLF radio range. Full message capacity is cut off.
Radio Con, extend extremely low frequency antenna. Passing 600 feet, coming to 831 feet, sir.
So basically they are going so deep that they don't get reception anymore or something?
Jesus. We have his classification.
That looks bad.
Classified as a Russian Akula class hunter killer. Bearing 196, sir. He's close, but I don't think he spotted us.
So basically now there is a Russian sub that is a killer, but he doesn't know where we are. Sorry to repeat stuff. I just want to make sure I'm getting the information in my head right.
Gentlemen, this is the captain. We have an Akula-class submarine out there. We know that Rodchenko controls at least 4 submarines. This could be one of them. Russian rebels have threatened to launch against our country. They will have launch capability in 60 minutes. We are rigging for ultra quiet. All hands be ready.
Okay.
He's gone.
Yeah, he can't be gone. He's probably just above you.
Missile systems ready to launch in 11 minutes.
That's the antenna. The low frequency antenna, they called it.
100, go to the radio, please.
Movies like this make me get lights. I need
What do you got?
to relax. I need to chill.
Need to receive any radio communication, sir.
Radio transmission indicating an incoming EAM. Need to go shallow to reestablish communications.
With that sub still up there, come up the con, Mr. Hunter.
Yes, sir.
Zero bubble.
Zero bubble, aye, sir. 1,275 feet, sir.
I do not know what zero bubble mean. I need your help in the comment section below. Tell me what zero bubble.
Ship has been rigged for ultra quiet.
Captain?
1 second.
When our missile system is ready, it is my intention to rise to launch depth, launch our birds, and then get the hell out of there. Not until then.
May I suggest that we float the buoy, sir? We have enough cable. That should give us enough reach to receive the EAM transmission.
Very well, float the buoy.
That's a good idea, no? It's not a bad idea.
Radio buoy deploying, sir. Tension 2,000 pounds.
So they're putting like a little radio transmitter that goes down this line.
Weapons, estimated time for 1 SQ, 8 minutes, 30 seconds, sir.
Because they couldn't receive any info. Oh, shit!
The winch.
Winch! Not the goddamn winch!
Winch is stopped, sir.
Oh, it made noise. They made noise. No.
DSOs, that sound still out there.
Sonar TSOs, that sound still out there? Sounds gone, sir.
Oh, he's pissed. He's pissed. The idea was good though. It's not his fault. Why do movies like this get me so involved? I might like this a lot.
Getting something.
Oh, that's bad. That's a torpedo. It's coming.
On sonar, the Akula's turning towards, sir.
That's a torpedo.
Sonar, torpedo on the water bearing 241. Con sonar, second torpedo on the water bearing 242.
All ahead flank, right full rudder.
Con sonar, 3,000 yards in closing, sir.
Sound the collision alarm. Sound collision alarm, action!
2,000 yards.
No one wanna hear this. No one wanna hear this.
Recommend alert 1. Recommend alert 1.
Launch a 5-inch evasion device. Launch your countermeasures.
They wanna use their they want to use that discoing thingy.
Rudder to left full.
500 yards in closing fast.
So basically when the torpedoes arrive, they're kind of stopped by our decoy.
Sir, the first torpedo's going after the countermeasures.
The decoy, yeah. Boom, boom. Wait 1 second, don't get to...
Con
Yeah. There is another one. Oh, thank Lord. Okay, we're fine.
Vehicle has disappeared in the thermal, sir.
This is report damage. Report damage.
Engine room reports number 1, ASW pump failed.
Control, torpedo room, 3 feet of water in the bilge, request a team with submersible pump. Control engine room, request all lead mission personnel, lay to the...
That's bad, but I guess.
Weapons, Con, estimated time to 1 SQ.
Con, weapons. Missile systems ready to launch in 6 minutes.
Too much stuff is going on.
December, where's that EAM? That's it?
It's incomplete, sir. We lost it when the radio buoy cable got...
Nuclear missile launch. We didn't even get the information. And we lost the buoy as well. Amazing. Amazing, yeah.
All ahead, 1/3. Steady as you go.
I'm a stress eater. If I was that captain...
Zero bubble. Up slow and silent to launch depth.
Up slow and silent to launch depth.
I would have been so fat, I would just eat non-stop.
Got the EAM. What do you think?
I think there's nothing on this.
Got cut off during the attack.
Then it's meaningless. It could be a fake Russian transmission.
Which is exactly why we need to confirm, sir. All I'm asking for is the time we need to get back online.
Calm down.
You have 5 minutes.
Con, weapons. Missile systems ready to launch in 4 minutes.
Step aside, Seaman.
I would be so curious what the message says.
We have orders in hand. And those orders to make a preemptive launch. Every second that we lose increases the chances that by the time our missiles arrive, their silos could be empty because they'd flown their birds and struck us first.
Yes, sir.
You know as well as I do that any launch order received without authentication is no order at all.
They have satellites looking down on us to see if our birds are aloft, and if they're not, then they give our orders to somebody else. That's why we maintain more than one sub. It's what they call redundancy.
I know about redundancy, Mr. Hunter.
All I'm saying...
He wants that message. I would want that message too. What if it's like delay, like stop doing the attack, you know?
Now it's our duty not to launch until we can confirm.
Mr. Hunter, I've made a decision. I'm captain of this boat. Now shut the up! Cobb, arrest this man and get him out of here!
Under operating procedures governing the release of nuclear weapons, we cannot launch our missiles unless both you and I agree. This is expressly why your command must be repeated. It requires my assent, and furthermore, you continue upon this course and insist upon this launch without confirming this message further.
Place the XO under arrest under charge of mutiny!
Captain, please, the XO is right. We can't launch unless he concurs.
True. Good for him for standing his.
They're fueling their missiles!
Captain, I relieve you of your command of this ship. Cobb, escort the captain to his stateroom. I'm assuming command.
You're not assuming anything.
Chief of the boat, Captain Ramsey's under arrest. Please. Now, Cobb!
Ah, this is such a situation. Oh my Lord, have mercy on all of us. Imagine you need to arrest your own captain. Oh, this is escalated so freaking much. But the rules are rules for a reason.
You're way out of your league, Hunter.
The key, though.
Not ready to make tough decisions yet.
Tough decisions, but still, you need to make those decisions with all the information you can get. You can't just make tough decisions just because you want to. Yes, you got one order. Bomb, and after that you got another order you couldn't receive.
This is the executive officer. I have assumed command of this ship under authority granted me by nature.
Chee, this guy's face just dropped like mine.
Of his duties for acting in contravention of the rules and regulations regarding nuclear weapons release.
What the hell are we doing, Fred?
I
don't know about you, but I'm pissing
my pants too.
Get it straight, Mr. Hunter. I'm not on your side.
But the rules are the rules.
You could be wrong, but wrong or right. The captain can't just replace you at will. That was completely improper, and that's why I did what I did.
Yeah.
By the book.
He doesn't want your thanks. He just did his job. He followed the rules that are put in place for situations like this. He didn't do it because he likes you. He didn't do it because he just did it because that's what the rules are saying. Oh shit! We have company.
Sir, he's right on top of us. He's turning toward.
And they're not afraid to shoot.
Chief of the watch to maneuvering. Give me max speed now.
do we have decoys?
Counter-missiles away, sir. Rig ship for impact.
Oh!
They missed!
Go to manual on the armament mechanisms, tubes 2 and 4. Snapshot 2 and 4. Snap.
That was too close for comfort, guys. Just too close for comfort. Like that's...
Range 300 yards at 50 knots, sir.
Okay, now we gotta have to pray that we kind of hit them because this submarine doesn't let us go up for information.
We're locked on the Akula.
Okay. And it's gone. It's gone, it's gone. They hit the spinny.
Con, sonar, incoming torpedo. They must have got one off before they got hit, sir.
Right full rudder, launch starboard countermeasure.
Let's go!
He's going deep, dive down. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. He didn't hit us. It's just the explosion that kind of like, oh f***. It was close explosion, but I don't think it hit us. This guy is calm.
Open activation section!
Oh lord, our little spinny thingy.
Forward ballast tanks are damaged, sir.
Maneuvering con. Restore propulsion as soon as possible.
Well, this looks bad.
I think we got it under control, sir.
Passing 1,500 feet. At 1850, it's all over.
We need the freaking propulsion to start. Jesus, we're sinking. We're sinking! Maybe we're gonna end up like that boat and
Passing 6.
we're just gonna like find a sand thingy and we're just gonna like stay there for a little bit.
Sir, if we don't seal the bilge bay now, we'll lose the ship.
You have your orders. Now seal a goddamn baby.
They're gonna drown. He's dead. It's too late. He has to seal it. He has to seal it, man. He waited until the last moment. I hope he's gonna live with a clean conscience because he did wait it until the last moment.
The order hatch is sealed, sir.
Passing 1,800 feet. Approaching hull crush depth.
Yeah, how much? What is the whole crush depth?
Con, maneuvering, turbine power restored. Main steam water cross valve repaired.
Go back up, man. Go. Power that thing. Full throttle. Up.
Rising.
I felt like I was in that submarine.
The ship has been hit, and I'm going in to see my captain.
Stand aside.
It's bad, sir.
I've just been looking at Hunter's file here. Closest to combat he's been is a policy seminar.
Give me an order, sir.
As quietly as you can. You get to Mr. Zimmer and Mr. Westergaard. You get me those men, a small security force. Then come back and get me. Lead from the top down.
Aye, sir.
He wants to do a coup.
We're not gonna let this go down with the XO at the helm.
We're not.
No, we're not.
This asshole Hunter shows up, and I'm supposed to follow him?
Yeah, no, because the rules are the rules.
If they order him to launch, we'll launch. I won't blow them all to hell.
Yeah.
But I'd rather go down myself and get this one wrong.
In the absence of a contravening order, in a situation like this, we follow the orders in hand.
The XO agreed with those orders. Now he just wants to throw them away. They don't.
Because there was another.
We don't know that for sure. That's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he wants time to confirm the message.
That's the whole point, is we don't have time.
But you're not the only submarine.
You don't put on a condom unless you're gonna.
I just talked to the captain in his room. Says we cannot go without you.
Follow the rules. I would follow the rules. I don't think it's enough time to go up, get the message, go down, and prepare to launch. Launch. I think that's the problem.
You're doing the right thing.
He's not really sure about that, but.
All stations prepare to reinitiate the system.
Mr. Zimmer, what's the status on that radio repair?
Lieutenant Zimmer isn't here.
Where is he?
I don't know, sir.
Send a man and find Zimmer. I'll get his hide on.
Sir. Thank you, Mr. Hitz.
No problem, sir.
These are the keys to the entire submarine.
Oh. We have rules for a reason.
Russian missiles will have launch capability in 21 minutes.
This is so frustrating.
If we launch and we're wrong, what's left of Russia is going to launch at us. There will be a nuclear holocaust beyond imagination. We have to know whether or not our order to launch has been recalled or not. The only way we're going to know is if you fix that radio. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
He's so young.
You ever watch Star Trek? Star
He's,
Trek. You know Star Trek and USS Enterprise.
Scotty.
So Scotty, I gotta have more power.
He needs more warp speed.
Warp speed, exactly. Well, I'm Captain Kirk. You're Scotty. I need more power.
Your girl got the reference. You see, guys? And people be like, you don't even watch the movie. You talk so much. I can read subtitle, watch the movie, and talk. It's a talent.
Continue up the periscope, Dep.
Belay that order.
So, wow, you have the bigger penis.
Any of you officers or chiefs feel you've been unjustly caught up in this thing, you stand with me now.
I would personally go with the rules. That's because when we go back up and all of this comes and they didn't follow the rules, it's gonna be bad, bad, bad.
All flooding has been contained.
Take them away. Lock them up in the officer's mess.
Ooh, you. Don't touch me.
All the people.
Oh, they have a parallel thing going on.
Diving officer, make your depth 150 feet.
150 feet, aye, sir.
1 MC.
He's gonna arm again.
An attempted mutiny has been put down.
We'll achieve launch depth as quickly as we can for strategic missile launch.
It's not something one would wish for, but we have the obligation, under authenticated orders issued by our Commander-in-Chief, to prevent the attack on our country. Spin up missiles 1 through 5 and 20 through 24 for strategic missile launch.
And here we go again.
Confirm target package
I don't like this.
SLBM 64741/2.
Target package confirmation, sir.
Confirm target package SLBM 64741/2 for missiles 1 through 5 and 20 through 24. Aye, sir.
Look, it's not a mutiny. I did everything by the book.
You did.
It's not about the book. If the Russians are going to launch and we sit here and do nothing...
The other submarines.
What if Rodchenko surrendered and it's over? We launch, they see us.
They launch. Everyone dies.
Our birds pass each other in the air. Boom. What do you got?
Nuclear war.
Nuclear war.
Nuclear holocaust.
You're gonna be fine probably because you are under the sea. You're probably gonna be okay, but your family is probably not.
What are you doing down here? I'm gonna call control. You stay right there.
Okay, Mobius. Open the door.
Broke my nose.
Mr. Rivetti, I'm impressed.
I never liked you, sir.
Rivetti, go to launch, you get 4 sets of coveralls.
They're making a mutiny after a mutiny after a coup.
We're with you, sir.
Zero bubble. Commence hovering.
Zero bubble, commence hovering.
The only thing I didn't understand this whole movie was what the f is a zero bubble?
Opening missile hatches.
Oh, hell.
Webs, this is Hunter. Listen to me. You cannot proceed. We got other ships out there that can handle this. You know the repercussions if we're wrong, goddammit. You're the only one that knows the combination. It's up to you, Webs.
Oh, no pressure, Webs, no pressure.
Missiles at 1SQ, ready to launch, sir.
Weapons con. Remove the tactical firing trigger. Weapons, this is the captain. Unlock the tactical firing trigger. Mr. Zimmer, no one is to touch this key. I'm gonna launch from missile control.
If the second message wouldn't have come through, I would have been totally on the captain's side.
They're gonna fire from missile control. We gotta get back to the con and disarm the system. Come on.
This doesn't look good, guys.
Mr. Ince, remove the tactical firing key.
I can't do that, sir.
I'm gonna count to 3, then I'm gonna blow your head off. 1.
That's intimidation, man. That's...
It does me no good to kill you. You're the only one who knows the combination. Petty officer, Hilaire. Millions of lives at stake here, Peter. Don't make a dumb decision. 2, sir!
Do you think that's normal? Do you think you have to do all of this to get that? I don't think so. I think you're doing a mistake. I think you're how you call it? Overheated. Oh my god.
Fire control ready.
Aye, sir. Initiate fire. Hey, hold it! Drop the weapon now! Move forward! Move! Get his pistol! Fire one! Number one did not fire, sir.
Sir, the captain's key has been removed.
Hunter.
Mr. Linkletter, man at periscope. This is Captain Kirk. We need warp speed on that.
Right, Scotty.
PLF antenna coming up.
Con radio, sir, I think she's breathing. We're getting close.
Okay, so EAM, I was wondering what that is. It seems to be the message system.
Shoot me. I have the con.
No, you don't.
Give him a missile key.
Let me get my message first. You were here already.
Give me the missile key, Mr. Hunter. I'm the commander of this ship. Give me that goddamn key. Radio con.
Captain Radio, Vossler, sir, she's breathing again. We are really, really close.
You got 3 minutes, Vossler. 3 minutes and counting.
Well, 3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes is 3 minutes. We'll take 3 minutes. That's the only thing we wanted. We could have avoided all of this. All of this. We could have avoided, have still time, and do all of this if we only would have just worked together. Poor Vossler. I feel for him. Come on, Vossler and everything else.
Speaking of horses, did you ever see those Lippinzonner stallions from Portugal? Most highly trained horses in the world. They're all white.
Yes, sir, I'm aware that they're all white. They're not from Portugal. They're from Spain. And at birth, they're not white. They're black.
I didn't know that. But they are from Portugal.
There you go, there you go!
Okay. Okay, print! Print! Alright.
God help you if you're wrong.
If I'm wrong, then we're at war.
God help us all, yeah.
God help us all.
Alright, man. Don't lose that paper now. I think he was right. Hunter was right.
Delta, Delta, Sierra, Bravo, Zulu, Delta, Tango.
Message is authentic, Captain.
I concur, sir.
Okay, now what's the message?
I concur, sir.
Message is authentic.
So tell us the message! Oh my god, they're getting the demon out.
1 MC. Crew of the Alabama. Set condition 2 SQ. Terminate launch, all missiles.
Yeah, you should eat now.
Mr. Hunter has the con.
I think he feels bad. He's not a bad man, he's just too eager. Unconditional surrender of all Russian rebel military forces. This is why we have rules. This is why you don't do an action if you do not have all the information.
This morning, Russian army forces moved in and met surprisingly little resistance. And the nuclear base captured by Rodchenko is now back in government hands. This is Richard Valerian.
I understood at the beginning of the movie that the Russian was against another country, but now I understood better that it was against their own people.
This panel has convened in order to investigate the events on board the USS Alabama on 1 November. Now, based on the testimony from personnel on board the Alabama, I'm prepared to make my recommendations to SubPAC.
Without my testimony, sir?
You have a problem with that? My primary concern here is the breakdown in the system. In this instance, the system failed because the 2 senior officers did not work to resolve their differences. But insofar as the letter of the law is concerned, you were both right.
Yeah, they were both right. I did say that.
So, both wrong. This is the dilemma that will occupy this panel, this Navy, and this country's armed forces as a whole, long after you leave this room. Off the record, you've both created one hell of a mess. A mutiny aboard you.
I wonder if this is like a true story or not. Let me know in the comments.
Captain Ramsey's request for early retirement from active duty, and based in no small part on Captain Ramsey's...
They're gonna promote him.
That Lieutenant Commander Hunter be given his next command at the earliest possible convenience.
Yeah. He's stepping down and he's getting promoted. At the end of the day, they ended up resolving their disagreement because they never had anything against each other. They both did what they believed it was correct.
Captain, just wanted to say thank you.
You were right and I was wrong.
About the horses, the Lippenzahner.
And that was nice. It was a very nice movie, actually. This is my third submarine movie, I believe. I did Hunting for Red October, The Dust Boat, and this one, and I liked it, Crimson Tide. As of January 1996, primary authority and ability to fire nuclear missile would no longer rest with the U.S. Submarine Command. The Supreme Court will reside with the President of the United States. So they removed that, probably for the lack of communication that they could have. So I believe this action was taken because if something happens to communication, like it was in this case, they couldn't reach and change the orders. Oh my god, my head hurts. All right, so some questions. Is the guy that played the captain the guy that played in Modern Family Gloria's husband? Question number one. So I would like to start by saying why I like the movie. I like the tension moments a lot. I like that they didn't really prolong them. There were the tension moments, but at the same time there was plenty of action happening in between. I like that they had like these two strong characters, but the respect between the men still existed. I liked how much they both pushed for what they believed in and how they did what they thought it was best, and they didn't really fold into the other's desire, let's just say. I mean, the XO, yeah, didn't really just fold because the captain was like, no, we do it my way. So basically, I do have a question. Would you have done what the captain did and basically just not go for the message, or would you have done what Hunter did and fight and put everything at jeopardy to do that second message? I personally would have done what Hunter did. I do think that when so many lives and a possible war stays in your hands, you need to take action with as much information as you can possibly have. So that's why I would do what he did. But I am 100% sure that there are some of you out there that would have done what the captain did, and I'm sure you guys have great arguments. So let me see those in the comment section below. Thank you again for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it brings me a lot of joy because we are so close to 100k. And as well, if you like the reaction, leave it a little likey. If you want to support more, I'm on Patreon, guys, you know. See you guys on Twitch, and of course, see you in the next video. Bye bye.